Hello everyone, I'm Elizabeth and you're watching MultiFuse. So welcome back to the channel everyone, and welcome to our brand new series, K-Bite. So K-Bite is a new series where we're going to be telling you what it's like to be living and working in South Korea. And for our first video, I'm going to give you the 5 reasons of why I applied to the TaLK program. Now before we actually get started into the main part of our video, I do want to put a little disclaimer. Once again, this is my opinion and my reasons of why I applied. Of course, if you have done your research, there's many different programs here in Korea for teaching English for native English speakers. There's a TaLK program, which is an after-school program, and then EPIC, GEPIC, Hagwons that are all full-time teachers. My experience right now has just been with the TaLK program, and I've been with the TaLK program for 4 years. This is actually my 4th year teaching. The TaLK program also isn't a full-time teaching position. It's actually an after-school program, so you actually don't have to have a bachelor's degree to apply. You actually just need a minimum of 2 years of university experience. So now with the basics, let's go ahead and give you my 5 reasons why I applied to the TaLK program. So reason number 1. So the main reason why I applied to the TaLK program, even though I have my 4-year degree, is, well, I wasn't sure I was going to be a good teacher. After all, I've never taught English to non-native speakers, and I didn't know if I was going to do a good job at it. And teaching English, as a teacher, you want to make sure you benefit your students. So coming to the TaLK program, I felt like it was a lot easier to come in and kind of test it out. Not only was the program offered as an after-school kind of lessons, but it's also a lot shorter hours and you have more freedom. And so it's kind of like there's not so much burden on your shoulders when you're applying to it. So reason number 2. So the second reason why I applied to the TaLK program is actually kind of relative to the first one. It was because I never taught before. Well, the TaLK program actually offers a month of orientation. So that means you come a month early before you actually step foot into the classroom. They give you some helpful tips and tricks of what to do, classroom management, some lesson plans, and a great connection with other TaLK scholars from your generation. From people that I know that are in EPIC, their orientation is probably only 9 days, 10 days tops. And so theirs orientation is so fast that by the time they actually get into the classroom, they stress. Whereas with the TaLK program, before we left orientation, we had 1 or 2 lessons actually planned out for our students, so that we went into the classroom and we were actually more prepared and ready for the new life that we were going to be leading. So reason number 3. So the third reason why I applied to the TaLK program is actually because of what it actually is for. Like I said earlier, that the TaLK program starts for Teach and Learn Korea. So not only are you teaching in a school, but you're also learning the history and the culture of Korea. What I really, really enjoy about the TaLK program, and once again, this is my experience, I actually live in Jeollabuk-do province. So once a semester we have a culture workshop where we go to different parts of Korea and learn the history of that area. We've actually been to like Busan, Mokpo, Jeonju, Seoul, Jeju-do as well, and many more little like one-day trips as well that if we want to apply for, we can. One of the main reasons why I really like Korea is because of the rich history that it has. And so having an opportunity once a semester to actually go to these new places that otherwise I might not ever have a chance to go to on my own is such an amazing opportunity. So reason number 4. What I really liked about the TaLK program is since it's an after-school class, you actually have a lot of freedom of what you want to teach. Whereas if you're with an EPIC and you're teaching curriculum, you have a textbook, a designated textbook that you have to teach from. And you can make your lessons a little bit more interesting by changing like games and inputting a little bit of new target language. But as a TaLK scholar, you have so much more freedom. And the 5th and final reason why I applied to the TaLK program is, well, the hours. Honestly, for the TaLK program, I only have to work and teach 60 hours a month. 60. So if you actually think about it, that comes out to 15 hours a week. 15. If you have classes every single day, that's 3 classes a day. But only working for 60 hours a month and getting what we're paid is actually not bad. Well, that's it, everyone. Those are my 5 reasons of why I applied to the TaLK program. And of course, like I said, there are many other reasons, but I feel like these 5 were my main reasons of why I decided to do this program. And if you have any other questions, like I said, I've had 4 years of experience in this program. So make sure you go down below and ask me some questions. I'll do my best to answer them, or even if there's a lot of the same question, I'll probably be making a video about that as well, just so I can go a little bit more further in depth. Well, that is all for today, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Well, this has been K-Bite, a little taste of Korean life. Bye-bye.